Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Spider-Man with the Long Couch. I'd like to head directly to the next story mission, guys. But just before that, we're going to go ahead and take a look at our suits and see if we can't get something new going on. I'd like to kind of mix it up every couple hours. And we do have access to a couple new ones. I'm not really sure if I can actually get any right now. Looks like for most of these, I actually need research tokens. So that sucks. I could get this Noir suit, which... I mean, it'd be different. I don't know. What about this one down here? Velocity suit? I already own this one? Sure, let's wear this. It looks different. I'm a snappy dresser, guys. Oh yeah. And then as far as the suit powers, what do I have access to? I'm still on Battle Focus. I've also got the decoy one, which was kind of fun. This one blasts enemies with waves of righteous sound. That just sounds ridiculous. And then there's the sprinting one, which we still haven't used. Let's try rocking out a little bit. Just because, why not? Alright, let's get a move on. Hooah! The music kicks in. Spidey's looking brand new and snappy. I'd like to press forward and see what kind of crazy stuff happens in this story. I've heard, guys, that the last act of this game's main story gets, like, pretty insane. I know that, like, we're still a ways off from that, but I just can't help being excited thinking about it. Whoa. You know, the Spider-Man being my second favorite superhero and all. I actually don't even remember where we were in this story. Are we going back into the lab right now? Because that'd be cool if I could just... knock out whatever story thing's going to happen here and then also get some research tokens. Yes, it does appear to be the case. Excelente. Muchas gracias.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes.
Dope.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Norman Osborn.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
That guy's slimy as hell.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter. There's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Well, that's just unacceptable, Dr. Octavius. I gotta tell you. So, I guess Norman Osborn hasn't become the Green Goblin yet because he's still acting as the business magnate. He's obviously not in jail or, blowing shit up, so maybe that'll happen in this game too. Honestly, there's a lot of tension between him and Otto. So part of me wonders, like...
Do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe.
Research stations,
Must be some way.
Yeah, so that's cool and all, but what I'd really like to do is come in here and do some more labs, just to get the tokens. Release or jump in the middle of your swing to gain more speed. Release or jump at the top of your swing to gain altitude. Let's try to keep that in mind. Like, some of the main missions in this game are just very, very short-lived, guys. It's like they make you come here and enter this space just to have that cutscene. Then they kick you back outside. It's kind of like... Do you really have to go through all that? Okay, we do have 2 more available. Nice. We're going to knock out some of these guys. Hopefully this doesn't take long.
Running tests on carbon nanotube biocompatibility.
Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, it's been a while since I did these, but... let's see. We only need a single one there on the right. This one has a negative, so that's not going to work out. That one we can't use. Maybe we can use it over in this one, though. I'll drop it there for now. We do have one negative. That's the only negative on this piece right here, so... Well, we can't use that piece. There's got to be other ones that are going to work better. Okay. Well, let's throw this one here. We know that's where that's going to go, right? Will I be using this negative for that one? Maybe. That one. And then this. That works out. Just this last one, then. Aha. I think I see it. Those are interesting.
Decent candidate for a direct tissue interface, but I feel like we can do better.
I feel like these things are like exactly as hard as I want them to be. If they took any longer, I'd be like, ah, God.
Graphene. But the structure is super unique. What is this?
Speaking of taking longer, this one's pretty badass. Of course, it won't be that easy. Why would it be? That's not going to work. Some of this is just trial and error, honestly. Just plopping shit down and seeing what sticks. I don't think that's going to cut it either. Let's throw down that one. And then this one. Yeah. That works. Now, as for this guy... How about that? And then this.
Oh, awesome. It's been nano-latticed. Wow, that's strong. Could be a great structural element for a prosthetic.
Nano lattice, huh? That's my favorite kind of lattice. Okay, so I guess we got one of those tokens. But that's all we can do in there. I like how Peter literally just got fired and I just came back in here and I'm like, yeah, let's just do some more work.
Peter. Oh, Peter. Don't even know why I'm bothering to record this. Norman has neutered us, and soon the lab will be out of funds. We were on the verge of such great things. If If we had just a bit more time and money, I know all the ideas in our heads would have come pouring. Wait. Ideas in our heads. My God, Peter, that's it!
What? Otto, stay with me, brother. Don't go off the deep end just yet. It does kind of beg the question, though. Like, what's the downside to working for Norman Osborn? It sounds like we had an open invitation to just go to Oscorp and keep working there. And I guess he'd be, like, controlling a lot of our work and interfering, but, like, I don't know that. Like, how much leeway would we have? We'd have, like, crazy amounts of resources, right? They didn't really get into all that.
Damn it! Why do I keep repeating the same mistake over and over? Norman Osborn cannot be trusted. In matters large and small, if Norman has the chance to profit off another man's loss, he'll take it. It's infuriating. Someday I'll turn the tables. I'll teach Norman what it is to feel helpless and small.
Doc must have more history with Norman than he shared.
Okay, well, thank you for addressing that. So it kind of is just the whole evil corporation angle. I get it.
Ugh. How do you know we lost our grant money? Just taste the new coffee.
Yes, the coffee got a significant downgrade in the last 5 minutes. Okay, let's hit up another station here. Oh, nothing new unlocked here? Man. Why do you insist on doling these out so slowly? I just want to knock them all out. Get them out of the way. Although I guess, if you get right down to brass tacks, we haven't made a ton of progress in the main story up until now. There's too much stuff to do, guys.
Our first volunteer subject, Lance Corporal Texador. Lost his arm overseas and now just wants to hug his daughter again.
Yeah, I wish I knew, like, even the first thing about how prosthetics like that worked. Because I know that that's, like, based off real-life concepts. Like, shit like that is actually happening right now. And I don't understand even the first thing about how it works, but it's so fascinating. Just using your brain, like, the same way that you use your real arm, you can make the prosthetic arm do things like pick up a cup. And I'm just like, oh my god, how does that even begin to work? That's nuts. Geniuses in the world, guys, coming up with stuff like that. I really can't do anything on this computer? Maybe we'll come back to this later. I don't know what that's all about. How about in here?
I remember the first day I interviewed here. Showed up with stains on my shirt, 10 minutes late from stopping a mugging. Still can't believe Doc hired me. Hope he doesn't regret it now.
This shit looks like the Death Star plans. That's Dr. Octavius's ultimate evil plan, guys. He wants to rule the universe. How cool would it be if he just turned into Darth Vader instead of Dr. Octopus? Ugh. I thought there was, like, one more station in here. Maybe not. Okay, well. We got to do 2 more, and we got 1 token at least. That's more than I had before. Jeez. Oh, I didn't know I could use L to actually change direction when I'm web zipping. You know, the web slinging in here might have more depth than it seems like overall.
Okay, should check out Harry's research station when I get a chance.
Still kind of learning,
Must be some way to help Doc.
like, all the
I'll think
ins
of
and outs. You know? I did learn something really cool, guys. Give me 1 second to pick this up here.
Hey, my Mark I web shooters. Managed to improve the storage capacity a lot since then, but the basic design's still the same.
Huh, neat. I do like the concept that he builds his own web shooters and doesn't just have webs organically. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I found out that apparently...
Now, a lot of people ask me what I think of Mayor
Damn it.
Osborn, but what matters is what you think. Let's ask our first caller. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Hi, lie, I think Mayor Osborn's doing a terrific job. He's cleaned the city up and expanded the economy.
With all due respect, the office of mayor, the police cleaned up the city, and entrepreneurs boosted the economy. I do approve of many of the mayor's initiatives, like cracking down on quality of life crimes and reducing red tape. But I think he takes credit for a lot of things other people. He's ambitious, which is not a bad thing. But I always say, be careful of people with agendas. We used to have a vigilant press to keep politicians honest, but it's a shadow of its former self. Now all you've really got.
Yes, because everybody's going to trust you, JJ. You're just like a paragon of virtue, let me tell you. So, apparently, guys, when it comes to these landmarks and taking photos and whatnot, we can take photos without being in first-person view, which means we can just snap photos when we're zipping around like so. I thought we had to be in first person in order to snap it.
I better stop them before they end up in driver's ed videos.
Okay, let's get back to that in a second. Jesus. Damn organic crimes ruining my experimentation. I'm glad I don't... L3 in the air... Oh, yeah, I know about the dive. I'm really glad that I don't actually have to dodge when they don't actually have a line of sight on me. Because that would suck. Yay. Oh, somebody else wants some? What y'all want?
More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
Oh, I keep trying to do the takedown on the big guys, and it doesn't work. Goddamn fatties. Give me a second to beat down your friend, would you? How about this? Ah! Okay, impact web. Doesn't send them flying, but it takes them out long enough that you can web them up like instantly and then beat them down. So that helps with those guys. That definitely helps with those guys. Right. So. Well, yeah, I can't snap a photo if I'm not zoomed in first person, but maybe I can take pictures of the landmarks? I'm not sure. At the very least, it's nice that, like, you can still do it in the air. You don't have to, like, stop what you're doing and perch and everything. But I don't know how difficult it would be to do, like, while you're actually web-zipping around.
Fisk beat the hell out of me with these. I almost used them for evidence, until MJ pointed out I was trespassing, so I'd probably end up in jail. Typical Parker luck.
Well, I mean, you're trespassing with almost every Spider-Man thing you do, right? Like, at some point, the police are either going to process that and prosecute that, or they're not. You know? Like, what are you going to do? Okay, so...
All units, armed robbery reported. Please respond.
Yeah, you do still have to be in first person.
Nomad, please
okay.
respond.
But I guess they're really lenient with, like, the angles that you can use and whatnot.
Guys! Guns to the face is not proper consumer etiquette!
Ow. Who's left? Ooh. gonna start using that gun yank way more often, I think.
Hey, Stevie, check it out.
Okay. Rocking out! Oh, that thing does not have a big range at all. That could be a lot better. He just shot his buddy. He just shot his buddy directly in the fucking face, guys. That's what happened right there. Oh my god, I just threw the car door while he was attached to it.
Gotta be a special kind of crazy to rob a storefront in the city Spider-Man protects.
Why'd I only get one crime token? I got both of the fucking objectives.
Gotta split before the cops get here. Never know how they'll react to me.
Oh, I don't understand, guys. I don't understand. Whatever. What? You guys want to fight too? I don't know what makes you normal dudes think that you can take out Spider-Man. Other than, like, the 9 times that I've died in this game, but that's not the point.
I better be more careful with my adoring public.
Jerks.
All units, civilians are in need of assistance following an accident. Officers needed on scene in Clinton.
Another random crime. This is an easy one, though. I'll help people. Just gotta figure out where I'm helping them from. This guy right here.
Help me!
A QTE to yank this guy out. Oh.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. I thought it was all over.
Wait, that said 2 out of 3.
That debris is trapping someone inside that car.
Okay. This guy over here.
I've got you. Stay calm.
Excuse me while I take out everybody else around here.
Need to find the people who caused this. They've still got to be nearby.
Really? Okay. How exactly do I track them down, I wonder? Oh, I've got the audio thing. Which means I just follow this around. Very, very close already. Okay, they just pulled out from there. Oh. Jump up, Spidey! I gotta get that super jump move, guys. Made it!
Give people your insurance info back there.
Steady. I'll get him.
Here's your stuff. Gotta shut the...
Gotta do what, Spidey? Alright, is there a guy in the trunk here, too? Guess not.
That was sweet. You deserved it.
Not 100% sure what I was tracking then with that whole audio thing. The sound of the specific car that was being a dick. Whoa. Oh, it slows down when I do this. Oh, that makes it a lot easier, actually. Theoretically.
You okay? Beautiful.
Didn't really work that time, but okay. Landmarks complete in this district, I suppose. Very cool. Alright, let's go check out this research station, guys. This sounds like yet another new type of quest. And who knows, maybe Harry will show up. Our good friend Harry. Not counting on it. They wouldn't introduce Harry and Norman back to back like that, would they? They gotta spread out the love a little bit. No, I'm not going to that crime. Hello?
Harry left me a message about these before he left for you.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is, too.
He was a mama's
it's not
boy.
Gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
Oh, we can get research token from these things too. That's good. Very good. Well, theoretically, the question is how much of a pain in the ass are they to do? Let's zoom out a little bit here and check out what we've done on the map, guys. Okay, we got everything down here unlocked. Well, maybe not everything unlocked, but we've got all the towers lit up. We've got a decent chunk of this game. Pretty much the upper half is where we need to go hit up. So this is another of our air quality stations monitoring contaminants in the surrounding atmosphere. Super important for the city and its citizens. But certain corporate overlords are less than thrilled by the prospect of their pollution output being publicly reported. Yes, I can see why.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die.
Yikes.
The particles are concentrating in trouble spots. Like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source.
Oh. So it's literally just about web slinging through these certain areas?
Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds.
Oh, that's actually a cool idea. I like that.
For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there.
Gotta get higher, I think. Spidey's making that quite difficult right now.
And gotcha.
This is kind of like the old school version of, like, just move through the rings, right? Except we actually have, like, a story reason to do this. Like a hastily concocted story reason, but a story reason nonetheless.
I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway.
Good samples of bad stuff.
Got it.
I don't know what's more fun, doing this or delivering the pizzas.
Feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe.
Yeah, it's no good. I wonder if these are random? Because I feel like it's leading me all over the place right now. Oh, it didn't let me jump.
I must be freaking these people out. What else is new?
That would be amazing to live in a city where Spider-Man actually exists, guys. And just randomly see him go flying through.
Coming from 2 types of cars and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos.
Right. Oh, now there's a tutorial to learn how to use the camera. I've been using it for like 8 hours already. I just didn't realize that I could actually use it so easily in the air.
Great light on that one.
Nice. So up there's the tower, but I should go hit this car first. Because it's getting away. Opposite direction.
Perfect.
Okay. This is basically just like a fetch quest, but they're like, hey, just have fun swinging around.
Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day.
Nice, 2 tokens.
Well, Harry's station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Indeed. Okay. With that done, I think I'm actually going to go back in and take another look at my suits, guys. Because now I should be able to get... Yeah, I can get... I could actually get both of these right now, it looks like. This one makes us bulletproof. And this one discharges an amplified EMP buildup to stun enemies and disable... That sounds pretty okay. But I think I like this suit more. This suit reminds me of the Gold Power Ranger, which is awesome. The original Gold Ranger, guys. I think he first showed up in, like, Power Ranger Zeo, maybe? I don't know. It was a long time ago. But yeah. I'm going to try this guy out. And we'll make ourselves bulletproof. We'll see about any new suit mods. I don't know if there's anything in here that I care to go for, any new stuff. Some of these do take research tokens, so I couldn't do these before. Reduce the effect of flashbangs and stun grenades. Web attacks generate more focus. That'd be kind of cool, because I use web attacks a lot. But, do I want to get rid of any of the ones I'm currently using? Wait, gadget attacks generate focus. Or web attacks generate more focus. So, what's the actual difference? What constitutes a gadget attack and what constitutes a web attack? Web striker? I guess that means like anytime I do like a zipline attack plus a web shooting attack, like anything that involves a web in any capacity, I would hope. Let's give it a shot. Wait, which one am I on? Yeah, I do want to replace the one I'm on, so... Swap it out!